Assalamu alaikum students, how are you? Today's lecture is going to be characters of Moth Smoke. As you know, Moth Smoke is a significant piece of literature as a novel by Mohsin Hamid and significant novel with respect to Pakistani English. And most of the learners will watch this video because they are going to deal with that novel in their universities. So, Moth Smoke, we are going to describe the characters in a way that you can prepare them for your exams. So, first one is, sorry, it goes, okay. So, Dara Shiku Shahzad, who is he? The protagonist of the novel. He is a representation of middle class family. So, he is the protagonist or the leading character. He worked for a bank, was once a boxer. So, becomes a heroin addict. So how he becomes a heroin addict and why does that, this is the overall story. Or falls in love with his best friend's wife and indulges in drug dealing and crime. So he is basically the protagonist and the leading character of the novel Moth Smoke. And the next one we have Aurangzeb. Okay, who is Aurangzeb? He is best friend of Daru since childhood. So the best friend of the protagonist is Aurangzeb or Ozzy, the nickname, and moves to America, did MBA, and later on gets back with his family. And son of a corrupt but rich father. So he is the representation of corrupt Pakistani society or corrupt Pakistani civil servant, you can say, and husband of Shehnaz, to whom Daru falls in love. He is the husband of Shehnaz. And later on, Daru, who is Daru? Daru is the nickname of Dara Shiku Shahzad, the protagonist of the novel. How he looks like, believes in power of money. He believes in power of money and he lacks humanity and he has no humanity in himself. Like he is totally full of himself that he has money and he can do anything in Pakistan with help of money. So let's see how he looks like. He drinks as well and he is like a rich person who has a lot of money and the son of a corrupt father. So the next one is Mumtaz. So who is Mumtaz? Symbol of westernized women in Pakistan. She is the symbol of westernized women in Pakistan, is to be precise in Lahore, because the overall setting of the play is Lahore. So wife of Ozzy, they met in New York and they get married, and lover of Dara Shiku Shahzad. So actually the Dara Shiku Shahzad and Ozzy Aurangzeb are friends, and the Aurangzeb's wife is the lover of Daru. So Daru falls in love with his friend's wife. So how cheap is that? So secret life as a Zulfikar Mantu. She is a secret. She lives a life as a secret journalist, and the name of that journalist and Zulfikar Mantu, by the name of Zulfikar Mantu. And this is how she looks like. You can see with this pictorial representation that how she looks like and what would be the attributes of her personality. That she is westernized. She is having an affair with his husband's friend, and she is smoking right now. And look what type of lifestyle she prefers to live. Next we have Murad Badshah. So I want to make it clear that Murad Badshah is the most influential character in the novel with respect to the life changing environment in Daru's life. So he's the most influential person in Daru's life, and MA pass rickshaw driver. So this is the depiction of the Pakistani society where people are educated but are jobless, and corrupts Daru not only to be drug dealer but make a thief. This person makes Daru a corrupt person and overall sincere to Daru with respect to typical criminal loyalty in thick and thin. Actually, he was loyal in that scenario that he does not betray the protagonist Dara Shiku Shahzad, but he is, indulges him in the criminal activity. Look how he looks like. So he is Murad Badshah. He was also class fellow of Dara Shiku Shahzad, the Daru. Next one is we have Raider. So Raider is kind of a minor character, is not a significant one, but your examiner or your teacher can ask you about Raider. So I want to add him. I wanted to add him in the character list. So colleague in bank, colleague of whom? Colleague of Daru, the protagonist. The leading character supplies addictive stuff to elite class in private. But he usually goes to private parties, and he also tries to sell drug and other addictive material to elite class, and once tries to sell drug to Daru as well. So this is how he is the colleague, and the role of him is not that much important, but your teacher can ask you as a short question that who is Raider. So his actual name was Heather, so the nickname was Raider. Next one is Muazzam, not that much significant, just the son of Mumtaz and Ozi, son of Mumtaz and Aurangzeb. You can say Mumtaz tries her best to love him but can't because she lacks motherhood somehow because of having illicit relationship with his husband's friend Daru. So this is how the young unfortunate son of Mumtaz, who is having a problem of not loving that much, Malik. So Malik is also a significant character in a scenario that he is a representation of money talks in Pakistan, that you can do everything if you have money. So this is how his check gets delayed, and after an argument with Daru, he makes an argument with Daru, he gets into an argument, he makes him lose his job with his power of wealth. So Daru gets rude to him, and he talks to manager, and manager throw Daru out of the bank, and Daru loses his job in that way. Next one is Uncle Khurram. Who is Uncle Khurram? Ozi corrupt father. The corrupt father of Ozi is Uncle Khurram, was a civil servant, takes care of Daru till he gets his job. He also makes, like, he takes care of him from the childhood to the time he gets his job financially, and he also makes arrangement for the job which with his influence and power. He was very rich, he was corrupt, he was Aurangzeb's father. And next one is Dilaram, prostitute. Zulfikar Mantu takes her interview. Who is Zulfikar Mantu? Mumtaz, and listens to her sad story. She gets into how every prostitute gets into business, like not my major character, but you need to know her. Next one is Manucci. Who is Manucci? Loyal servant of Daru. So you can see from that image. So Chachu, uncle. Who is that character? He helps him and loves him. He is the uncle of Daru, and he helps him sometimes financially and support him emotionally. He is the uncle and very loyal to him. So thank you. This was all today, and thank you. Keep watching my video.